If you guys can click accept, we'll get right into it. So the question is, you say you're going to do something, you say you're going to change, you say you're going to be a new version of yourself, you're going to start working out, you're going to lose the weight, you're going to drop the nicotine, the weed, the alcohol, you're going to wake up earlier, you're going to start the business, you're going to make more money, you're going to be the role model, you're going to be a leader, you're going to be more confident, whatever it is that you want to be. And then every single day, you're faced with reality that you aren't that guy. Like I'm the guy that doesn't make money, or the guy that doesn't have a business. I'm the guy that doesn't have a six pack, a guy that doesn't have a girlfriend, whatever it may be. You're faced with the current reality that you have. And so there's a disconnect between the man that you want to be, the vision that you have of who you can become, and the goals that you aspire to achieve, and the current status of your situation and who you are. Right. And so how can you begin to change your reality? How can you begin to step into the man you want to be? Well, it's actually one of the laws of the universe, right? Which is your external reality is a reflection of your internal state. So if you have a broke mindset, you will see the world in a broke way. If you have an abundant mindset, you'll see the world in an abundant way, right? If you're positive, you'll see positivity. If you're negative, you'll see negativity, right? And so this is the thing that I talk about with identity shift. If you want to be a guy that has a six pack, if you want to be a guy that doesn't smoke weed or watch porn or builds a business, makes six figures, makes $1 million, whatever goal you have, you have to change internally before your external reality will begin to shift and change and mold into that, right? It's something that I focus on very heavily. And actually, the masterminds that I'm a part of, I invested 5 figures, right, into being a part of, and multiple events I've gone to. We're talking about millionaires and billionaires say the same exact thing I'm telling you guys today, right? And it's something I practice on a daily basis, because it all starts in a state of mind. It all starts with, who do you believe you are? Because who you believe you are is ultimately what you will get in life. Like, ultimately, if you believe you're somebody who's 30 pounds overweight, you will continue to have habits and make decisions of somebody who's 30 pounds overweight. If you believe you are a broke college student, right, you will continue to make decisions and continue to stay a broke college student. So in order to be like, I'm going to be a 6-figure business owner, or I'm going to have a six pack, or I'm going to be extremely confident, well-spoken, wise, diligent, disciplined, wakes up at 5 a.m. or whatever goal you have, whoever you want to be, you have to change internally first in order for you to actually change, because your actions and your habits are a reflection of who you believe you are. See, if you believe you're addicted to weed, if you believe you're addicted to nicotine, if you believe you're somebody who's overweight, whatever, if you believe you are that person, you will have habits, you will make decisions, you will have actions to reinforce that you are. But if you believe that you're somebody different, you will begin to act differently. You'll begin to act as somebody who has a six pack. You'll begin to act as somebody who does make 6 figures, or who is a business owner, or who is a millionaire, or whatever your goals are. So the first step, number one, the first step you got to do is get very clear on who is the man you want to be. Who is the man you want to be on 3 steps. All right, 3 steps. Step number 1, 3 bullet points. All right, step number 1, who is the man you want to be in your family, in your relationships, in your fitness and health, in your finances, in your business, in your purpose, in your fitness and in your body, in your faith, in your morals and ethics, with all of these different areas of life. Who is the man you want to be? So the first thing you got to do there is envision it. Think about it. How does he? That's why I talk to a lot of entrepreneurs and business owners that are saying I'm fine just being rich and having a family. But I'm telling you, is the man you want to be have man boobies and love handles and belly fat? Is that truly the man you want to be? When you close your eyes and picture yourself as the best version of yourself, is that how you show up physically? Because this is all areas of life. We're not just focused on money. We're focused on faith, character, morals, ethics. We're focused on the fitness and health, the energy, the confidence, the way his body looks, how he represents himself. We're talking about the money, the business, the purpose, We're also talking about the relationships, how friendships, intimate relationships. We're talking about who is the man you want to be in every single area of life, and you want to envision that. See, and this is why I'm so focused on execution, because everything that you might say you already know, or something that you might have already heard before, your results are either based off that you've actually taken action on what I'm saying and you take action on it every single day, or it's a reflection that you haven't done it at all and you just know it and you've heard it 1,000 times. Or maybe this might be the first time or the second time, but you need to be reminded. It needs to be reinforced until you actually take action and continuously do it every day. So you need to begin to envision, who is the man I want to be? Who's the man I want to step into today? Is it the six-figure earner? Is it the business owner? Is it the confident man? Is it the lean man? Who's the man I want to be in every single area of life, in your faith, in your family, in your finance, in your fitness? Who's the man you want to be? Okay. Number 2, right? Now you got to write it down, because I don't want you just thinking about it, Daniel. I just don't want you thinking about it, Alex. I don't want you just thinking about it, Luis. I don't want you just thinking about it. I want you having it on paper. Who is the man you want to be in your faith? Who is the man you want to be with your relationships, your friendship? Who's the man you want to be in your finances? I want clear. I want specific. I don't want to be, I want to make more money. Well, here's a penny. I want to lose some weight. Well, congratulations. You lost 0.5 pound. You took a poop, right? All right. You didn't eat for a meal. You skipped a meal. Congratulations. You lost 0.5 pound, right? No, we want to be specific. I want to be ripped. I want to be jacked. I want to look like this guy. I want to make this much money. I want to have this much money. I want to make my money this way. I want to have these type of relationships. I want this many relationships. This is how I want to show up, right? All these different things you want to be specific with. And I want you writing it down. I don't want you just to visualize it and envision the man you want to be, but I want you to write it down. I want you to bring it from the mind to reality on piece of paper. Okay. Now, from there, step number 3 is asking yourself, what action steps can I begin to take to step into this man today? Right? Number 3 is, what action steps can I take to step into this man today? Is it, all right, so I envision myself as a man with a 6-pack. Now, I wrote it down. I, Luis, have a 6-pack, right? I'm Luis, jacked with a 6-pack. Cool. Now ask yourself, what action steps can I take today? Okay, I can drink a gallon of water. I can work out for 30 minutes, and I can I can walk 10,000 steps as an example. What are 2 to 3 action steps you can do to step into that today? Financially, okay, I want to make 6 figures. All right, cool. That's the man I want to be. All right, okay, wrote it down. I want to 6 figures. Okay, what are my action steps? What do I need to do today that's going to move me forward financially? What are 2 to 3 action steps? Okay, relationships. How do I want to show up today? Right? I can tell you mine. Okay, visit my mom and brother once a month. Right? Call family 1 hour a week. Text 2 family members a day. These are daily action steps, weekly action steps to move forward financially, right? Or in my relationships, right? Like have a healthy relationship with my woman, no fighting, all respect. Okay, that's the relationship I have. It's a healthy relationship. It's a lot of love. Okay, we don't fight. We have nothing but respect for each other. Okay, like start envisioning it, writing it down, and then asking yourself, how can you step into it today? How can you cast votes for it? How can you take actions towards it? Right? Okay. And number 3, right? Number 3. Well, that's actually number 3. Number 3 is doing it. All right. Number 4 is actually going forward and doing those things on a consistent basis. Right? So it's those 4 very simple things. Now, it means nothing if you don't actually practice them. So I'll show you right now what it looks like. What it looks like is, first thing in the morning when you wake up, you don't just go straight to work. You don't just go work out. You don't just do whatever you normally do when you wake up. What you do is once you wake up, like I go to the bathroom and I drink 3 cups of water. That's the first thing I do in the morning. Then I make my bed. Okay. Then the next thing I do is I sit down, I close my eyes, and I envision, who is the man I want to be? What is the life I want to live? What does my business look like? What do my relationships look like? What does my body look like? How do I feel? Right? What does my spiritual faith look like? I envision it, visualization. Who is the man I am? Right? And then second thing I do is I write it down. I write down all of the goals I want to accomplish in my life. Who is the man I want to be? Third thing is I write my targets. What am I going to do today to step into this man? right? And the fourth thing I do is I get to action. I move forward with it, right? So that's some very powerful stuff you got to do, guys. You got to start with the vision you want to be. I don't want to hear you just want to make more money. I don't want to hear you just want to get in better shape. I don't want to just hear you want to have great relationships. I want you to really picture that inside your head every single day, reinforce it. Then I want you to write down your goals, write down your vision, journal it. Then I want you to write down 3 things you can do today to step into it. And then I want you to get right into taking action. And I don't only want you to do that first thing in the morning, but I also want you to do it anytime you feel depressed, anytime you feel burnt out, anytime you feel like you aren't that man, anytime you feel like, oh man, I'm not a guy with a 6-pack. Visualize it, write it down. What can I do? What would that man do? That's a good question to ask yourself. What is the version of myself that has a 6-pack? How would he act? What decisions would he make? Right? Or the guy that makes 6 figures, or the guy that makes 7 figures, or the guy that's a loyal husband, or whatever the man you want to be in that specific area. What would he do? Now step into it. I am that man. I am the loyal husband. I am the great father. I am the leader. I am confident. I am the 6-pack. How would I view the world? How would I view this decision? How would I take the next action? Right? You begin to do that. Guess what happens? You're changing your identity, because now you're stepping into it. Because if you want to be a man that wakes up at 5 a.m., all you got to do is wake up at 5 a.m. tomorrow, and you are a man that wakes up at 5 a.m. Now you just got to continue to do it every day. And every single day you do it, you are a man that wakes up at 5 a.m. Right? So it's the same thing with everything else. Right? You are the man with the 6-pack. You have a 6-pack. Now you just need to envision it, embody it, step into it, and take actions as a man with a 6-pack. And guess what? Over time, the man you envision yourself as, the man that you're being, will manifest itself into reality. Eventually, if it's 1 month, 6 months, 12 months, however long, you will be the man with the 6-pack, or you will be the man with the 6 figures, or you will be the man with the business, or you will be the man, the great husband and father, right? You will be that man eventually, but reality has to catch up. It takes time, right? But first, it starts internally. It starts with how you view yourself. It starts with your identity. It starts with your beliefs, right? If you believe that pizza will kill you, I guarantee you won't eat pizza. If you believe men don't have boobs, man boobs, then I guarantee you wouldn't have man boobs, because you wouldn't, like, see, it's incongruent. You change your beliefs, you change your reality. So that's what you need to begin, to change your beliefs towards the man you want to be, right? Change your beliefs towards that. What are your beliefs? What is the beliefs you want to have around money? Because if you have like bad beliefs around money, why would you make money? Right? If you have a lot of great beliefs about money, money brings wealth, money provides for my family, money allows me to experience the world, money allows me to give all to all these people, money allows me to do my mission and purpose way bigger and better. If you have a lot of positive beliefs around money, you'll more likely make a lot more money, versus if you have negative beliefs around money. Right? So it's the same thing with your fitness and health, same thing with fast food, same thing with drugs, same thing with, sin, same thing with everything in life. Right? You got to check your identity and check your beliefs, and that ultimately will change the way you start showing up and taking action. Right? I don't care what goal it is. Right? Cool. Is there any that's right there? I think I've been speaking for 10 minutes or so. Is there any questions regarding that? I'm going to plug in my phone. Questions, comments, concerns, realizations, epiphanies? Anything, guys? Cool. All right. Who's actually going to, Alex, what's up?
No, I guess I was just going to comment. I was going to say that's just a good reminder, like, even if it's something you already do, and I guess that's something that I have too, is just like, that list of attributes that you want your person to have. And then you can just like review that, on a daily basis.
Yeah. Yeah. Do you know what your core values are?
Nah, no, I'm just playing.
What are they?
Yeah. So, I mean, not to like steal like the Army's like format or whatever, but it's kind of, I still think it's still kind of biblical, right? But it just has just like leadership, integrity, selflessness, honor, and those are like the main ones. So,
Yeah, for sure.
but I mean, like I could go into like more stuff, but yeah, that's kind of surface level.
I mean, that's something that I remind myself. I do it twice. I have two different pieces of paper on my wall. One says values: faith, family, discipline, hardworking, courage, humble, justice, integrity, and love. The other one that I read off every single morning, and I typically do it before bed as well: values, core values: integrity, justice, discipline, hard work, courage, love, truth, family, humility. Right. And then this is what I also check myself when I make a decision. Like today, I had to drive an hour to go see my brother because it was my brother's birthday party, and then drive an hour back. I didn't necessarily want to do it because I got like a lot of things I got to do, and it's not even technically his birthday. And I'm going to see him again later on, but it's not something I want to do. But if truly I have a value of family, then it's against who I say that I am if I don't do it. Right. So like I do this with everything: integrity, okay, honor, courage. You're faced with a decision to make a commitment and you don't make it, or like, what's going to help you level up in life, but you have all this fear. Oh, what's the worst thing that could happen? Oh, and you're not going to do it because you're faced with fear, and fear paralyzes you. That is the moment you get to exercise the value of courage. Right. So like that, there's these moments that come up with everything. Like, okay, now I have a chance where it would be benefit me to lie, or benefit me to not tell the truth. One of my values is truth. Okay, I got to tell the truth. Right. And so it's the same thing with, you that's when you can exercise these values. I think it's really cool to know your core values. If you really value discipline, you say you value discipline, but you're undisciplined when it comes to your nutrition, you're lying. You're incongruent. You say you value discipline, but you're not disciplined. Right. So it's the same thing with all of your values, right? Hardworking, you feel lazy. If you truly value hard work, then you would work even when you don't feel like working. Right.
Yeah, no, that's like a really good point. Like, especially the last one. Just because, I can definitely remember sometimes like just even like if I have some gaps before my next class or whatever, and I'm just, feeling drained as hell. But, I push really hard, and then, I clean the shit out of my room like as fast as I can. And I didn't think, I could go that much further. And, it would have been better than to just like lay down because, oh, I'm tired on 3 hours of sleep, but I still, can get more out of the day and cut more hair and do whatever else.
Yeah. Dude,
So
you only got one life. You got to realize that, one life, and you don't know when it's over either. You get hit by, I had an epiphany. Oh, I almost hit a dog today. I was going like 70, boom. And dude, if I was going 60, I would have murked that dog. It was actually good. I was going over the speed limit because that dog like ran, he was running full force, and I barely zoomed by him right before, like right afterwards. And I was like, oh, that dog would have got murked. He would have got smashed. And so, but they had me epiphanize. I'm like, that's how fast your life could go. You could get murdered. I have a friend that just got hit bad by a car. He's like 50, right? He's in great shape. Six pack, black, but he's black, right? But six pack, and he's a real cool guy. He just got hit by a car, dude. He like shattered his ankle. Like it's like his foot was like hanging off his leg, and then his like neck is all messed up or whatever. He's still alive, right? But thank God. But like that's how fast your life. So you don't know if you're gonna die tomorrow, next week, next month, next year. And 5 years, everyone thinks they're gonna live forever. Okay. And then also, even if you do live till 70, 80, 90, right? I can see so many people that end up, not reaching their goals or who they could have been in life. And that's something I'll never settle for. I would kill myself beforehand. And that's what a lot of people end up doing. They passively kill themselves with alcohol. They passively kill themselves by overeating. They passively kill themselves because they're depressed about the reality, and they don't have the results they want. So I would never settle for anything less than I know that I'm capable of. The reason I call myself the greatest coach in the world is I want to be known as the greatest coach in the world. And I will continue to proclaim it until everyone affirms what I tell them. Right. So like literally I'm just relentless on that. Right. And so with everything. Right. Luis had a dip. All right. Well, is there any questions regarding today's lesson or for me at all?
Yeah.
What's up?
Yeah. So so our calls are every like every Saturday or
Saturday at 6 p.m. All right. And I challenge both of you to really, obviously, you guys can see this is a group all about leveling up, all about leveling up your faith, your family, your finance, your fitness, overcoming sweets, Daniel, overcoming masturbation, overcoming porn, overcome nicotine, overcome weed, alcohol, you name it, you overcome it. So I highly encourage for you guys to, invite some friends, some coworkers. It is for men only. This is a new breed of man. So invite your friends or coworkers, get people in it because it's a movement that people need to be a part of. People need to drop the vices, people need to level up, right? So, and this isn't just, the Devin Cripe show, right? This is a new breed of man. So everyone has their own value and their own strengths to bring to the table. And, everyone's here to level up. So I highly encourage you guys actually start promoting it and, trying to get some people in here because the bigger, the bigger the pack, the more successful you will be. The
yeah.
bigger, the more brothers you ride with, the more successful you'll be. We don't accept bitches though, right? We don't accept haters. We don't accept, weak men. We don't accept men that are just going to complain or be depressed or hate, right? Because it's a reflection of a low value man and a man that doesn't, he's not a new breed. He's a cat. He's a cat, right? He's not meant for this, bro. He needs to go somewhere else. So, highly encourage you guys bring it. I won't push it too hard. We'll talk one-on-one, both of you guys, but I am hosting an event that will be phenomenal next weekend called Extreme Execution. You guys will be seeing me promote it, right? It's a 2-day event, 5 to 7 p.m. PST. Saturday and Sunday, it will be recorded. It is going to change your life. It is called Extreme Execution. It's all about actually how do you get the results you want in life. I will be giving everything that I've been learning through the last 2 events. And then this event I'm attending this week, just continue to pour into you guys so you guys can level up with me. So if you guys would like to attend that, I'm sure you guys seen it's $97. Alex will talk about it. But also there's going to be a VIP option and an all access option, right? Which involves just one-on-one with me, involves a community, involves a lot of great stuff. I'm going to be filling that up. Also, Daniel, if you want to participate, me and Alex are doing a workshop tomorrow. It is free because we're all about providing value. I'm not sure how long it will be. It's scheduled for 2 hours, 5 to 7 p.m. PST. So that's 8 to 10 p.m. Eastern time. I'm going to be speaking about fitness and health, how to reach your fitness and health goals, how to lose weight, how to build muscle, etc. Alex is going to be speaking about supplements or something like that, whatever he exercises. I don't know. He's going to be speaking for about 30 minutes on what he knows about fitness and health. Yeah. Alex, make sure you get as many people in there as possible. I'm going to be promoting it the next like crazy. The next like you bet, bro. Don't let me bring all 20 people to it, bro. You better show up.
Yeah, for sure.
Yes, sir.
No, that's one thing I realized towards the end of the week, man. I was like, oh shit, it's this Sunday. So I gotta, do more than just post it. You know what I mean?
Dude, you post, nothing happens, bro. Like, dude, you gotta assume one of the rules in marketing is assume nobody sees it. That's why I'm relentless. People won't join my program until I hit them up, but for the 50th time, they're like, damn, you're a coach. So like, oh yeah, finally, yeah, what's up, right? But that's the truth. Oh yeah, they saw my 10,000th post, and they're like, oh, this guy actually knows something, right? People, you got to assume because, dude, everything's saturated, right? Everything's hardcore.
Yeah.
You got to represent. You got to show up. You got to be relentless, persistent, right? So, definitely, promote. Right. That's all marketing is. So it's one-to-one, one-to-many, it's posts, it's stories, it's in the conversations, it's calls, it's everything. Right. You want to be omnipresent. You want to be all places all at once. That's why. Yeah. I want to be in your DMs on Facebook, Instagram, LinkedIn, and on your feed and in your stories. And I'm calling your ass and I'm emailing you. And I'm showing up to your front door just in case you forgot me. Right.
Yeah. So
yeah.
Because like I realized that was probably one of the best ways to go about it because maybe I had, a couple people see like my